Hey guys, Nick here again. Now we're going to go over your Facebook plan. Now, a few years ago, many years ago now, when I was first starting out as a personal trainer, I stumbled across a trainer who had a really engaging Facebook group for his personal training, for his fitness business. And one day I approached him and I said, "Man, how do you get so much engagement? Like people were like commenting on all the videos and posting in there every day, and they were like, oh, I'm gonna go for a run here, and oh, I'm so excited. I just had a PR here and whatever." And it was just so much engagement, so much interaction, and he was always sharing like what seemed like really helpful videos and images. And I remember one time he posted an image of like how to do, how to get to your first 10 push-ups on your toes, in less than 5 weeks or whatever. So yeah, these really really cool stuff, and people just loved it. They just loved engaging in there. And so I asked him one day, I said, how do you get such a great engagement in your group? And he's like, well, I don't just get engagement, I get like a lot of new members from that group too. And what actually happened was it was like became a community. And what he said to me, and this is one thing I remember, it's a really important piece if you take nothing away from this particular module. This is important. He said, treat your Facebook group like it's a membership site. So treat the people in there as if they're already members, and you'll find your business, your service business will explode. So he became like the person who built the culture inside of that, and then people would inquire in his personal training business, and he would set them up with one of the trainers, or he'd train them himself. And just want to let you guys, so that's really why we're jumping into your Facebook plan module, and why it's important that you have a Facebook plan, not only for your weekly posts, but just for your content, for what you're actually going to produce. So this will help you guys a lot with creating your own Facebook plan. Now, some of you guys may be wondering, what's the difference between a Facebook plan and a Facebook page? And the real difference is that a Facebook page, it's not actually on here, but I thought I'd mention it. A Facebook page is your business page where you post, a bit of content and you post your offers. But a Facebook group is more interactive. As every time you post, someone gets a notification that someone's posted in there. Most of us are all in a Facebook group, so we sort of know the difference now, Facebook group versus page. But we're going to go into a few different things, like the common mistakes most people make when creating a Facebook plan or not having one. So you can avoid those and really get the success that you're looking for. We're going to go through creating a successful Facebook presence and what it takes to do that. We're going to go through setting up your own Facebook plan so that you actually know exactly what you're going to post every day, and you've got a real good plan. As Jim Rohn used to say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And then we're going to delegate or outsource your Facebook content. So we're going to show you how to do that. If you don't want to do it all yourself, you can actually outsource it for next to nothing and get a lot of great content together. Okay, so some common mistakes. The first one is, every post is asking people to buy something. So they're like, oh, have you done our 21-day challenge? We've got our next one starting in 7 days. Sign up here. Oh, have you come down for a free adjustment yet? Make sure you buy my ebook. This will really help you. Yeah, like your services will help people, but you need to provide value. And I was having a conversation with a gym owner a couple of weeks ago about one of his Facebook ads, and about he came to me and he said, Nick, look, my Facebook ad's not working. I don't know why. I'd like to know. And so I asked a lot of questions, and it turns out he's got quite a lot of competition in his area. There's other gyms in his area that he's competing against for the same market. And the gym itself that he runs, most of us think our business is the best, but he thinks his business is really elite, which is fine. But the particular offer he was running, there wasn't enough value compared to what the other gyms were offering, and that was why his Facebook plan wasn't really working. So, for example, if if you're a chiropractor and every chiropractor is already offering a free consultation, and you put a Facebook ad up saying free consultation, you're probably not going to do that well because there's not really enough value. Whereas if you call it like we have 10 spots available for a erase back pain consultation or erase back pain session, you're going to get more people registered, not only because the name is captivating, and that's one of the most important things about designing any program or webinar or video course or service. You want to give it a really catchy name, a name based on the result people want. That's actually a really important tip. I hope you guys jotted that one down. So if every chiro is doing consults, you don't want to be the guy doing consults as well. You want to not only change the consult name and deliver more value in that consult, so like share some advice, share some tips, give them something to take away, but you can actually bullet point that into your offer. So hey, we got 10 spots for an erase back pain on our erase back pain consultation. Here's what you'll get in the consultation. You get to sit down with a qualified chiropractor. He'll take you through a discovery session where we'll discover where you're at, where your biggest pain's coming from. Next, we'll actually provide you with an action plan and some solutions, and we'll come up with a strategy to help you achieve that. Then you're actually going to get a recommended supplement guide. You can create like a cheat sheet, a one-page Word document, make it look nice, but you can give that away as an information product. Like here's our top supplements for relieving pain. And of course, you can make money off that if they buy the supplements, but it's like a little cheat sheet for like the best supplements, like top 5 supplements for erasing back pain. And then you might have like a special unannounced bonus or something that you might provide at the end, and you might say, hey, usually we do massages for $50 a session, but we're actually going to give you 50% off. We're actually going to give you a voucher for 50% off your next massage if you'd like to book that in today. And that's at the end of the consult. So you might get like massage upsell, and then from the massage you might upsell adjustments, or you might go straight into adjustments, whatever. But you want to provide more value than anyone else in your marketplace. So that's a common mistake when running your Facebook plan, is that you're just not adding enough value, and you're asking people to buy all the time. Value is really important because you build trust. And if people haven't heard of your business before, or even if they have, if it's not through a referral, then you need to work harder to build that trust. And as we always say, you want to build a culture of raving fans in your business. Okay, these are people who talk about you with all their friends. They absolutely love your business. They would do anything. Sometimes they would even do things for free for you just to help you out because they love what you do so much. But you're not going to build a community of raving fans unless you consistently deliver value. So whether it's in the forms of articles or video lessons or that sort of thing. And that brings me on to my next point, personality. So you really want to like share a little bit about yourself. Jeez, I'm getting thirsty this morning. Good thing I got my trusty pump bottle right next to me. This one says, I love little slogans at the back. This one says, be at your hydrated best. Grab life by the bottle. I usually have more creative ones than that. So not enough personality. So you really want to express who you are. You want to be entertaining, but you also want to be people these days. We want to be entertained, but they also want to be informed. So entertained and educated. So while you're educating, throw a bit of personality in. If you're like, hey, did you guys see the All Blacks game the other weekend? Man, I'm so glad that they won. They did so well. My favorite player is this person. So show a little bit of your personality. Not everyone will click with you, and that's okay. But having some personality is better than having no personality. Not congruent with branding. So, for example, the color of your content that you're putting out there is not congruent with your color of your branding. Maybe you don't have branding. Maybe it's not consistent at all. Maybe it's just like Jim's lawn mowing or something, and instead like some of the pictures you put up are blue and some are green and some are purple, you really want congruency in the colors, but also congruency in everything. So like, for example, the guys at Tiki Taco, black and white logo, Kiwiana style. Their idea is like a Kiwi style, grassroots type of business marketing strategy. So, and they do it really well. That restaurant there. So yeah, be congruent with your branding, and then not posting often enough. So I see, some business pages will post like 3 or 4 times in 1 week and then not at all for a month. You want to be consistent. So, I mean, you don't necessarily have to post every day. It depends on your niche. Yeah, it depends on what you're providing. If you're like a personal trainer, then posting every day is easy because you can just post like a quick tip or an exercise tip or a quick video of your clients doing like a pull-up PR or something or whatever. If you're a dentist, then you might post like tips to keep your teeth clean and tips to keep your teeth looking whiter, and all sorts of things. Tips to prevent cavities, and it could just be like one simple tip, or it can be like an article like celebrities who have recently taken up teeth whitening. Here's the before and after photos. It's like a little blog post, just like entertaining and sort of educational. You can have maybe a cheat sheet linking through after they've read the blog post or something like that. But posting often enough, usually daily, every second day. But I see a lot of Facebook pages they go onto, and it's one of the first things that people go onto is when they're on your website. They want to see how active your business is. They want to see if you're still in business for a lot of times. So they're going to go straight into your Facebook page from your website, or they're going to look it up, and they're going to see, okay, when was this last time this person posted? And sometimes I've looked at businesses and they haven't posted for like 2 months, like since the 1st of January. And I'm looking at it, I'm going, man, what did they fall out of business in the 1st of January? They're not operating anymore? That's the first thing I think about. If I don't see their activity on their social media, instantly I think, oh, these guys aren't active anymore. They're obviously not in business anymore. That's my first impression. I don't know about you, but so make sure you're posting often enough so that you give the right impression for people that are first visitors to your Facebook page. Okay, so creating a successful Facebook presence. And what do we got here? We got common mistakes. Okay, cool. All right, so when we're creating a successful Facebook presence, there's a few things that really want to go into here. Okay, cool. So just flicking through to make sure we're covering everything. So I'm just going to bullet point this stuff for you guys now. So when you're building your audience, now a lot of people ask me the question, should I pay for likes on my page? And my answer is Facebook wants you to pay for likes, but Facebook also wants you to boost your posts. So Facebook pretty much wants you to pay money to do anything on your business Facebook page. For one, because they own the website, and two, they own the audience. They own everybody on Facebook, or they own that particular audience. So you're literally renting off them to get your offers in front of their audience. So when it comes to page likes, we've got one of our pages has 15,000 likes, and we might get 200 people. That's less than 10% of the people, because if it was 10%, it'd be like 1,400 people would see each post that we put up. But we might have like 200 people might see a post. That's like 1% of the people who actually like your page will see a post that you post without boosting it. So that's my long answer to whether you should pay for likes. Organic likes, yeah, sure, encourage people to like your page, but don't rely on page likes as an indicator for success in your Facebook page. Facebook page versus a group. So like I mentioned before, Facebook page is just a static page. There's not really much, you can still have interaction and engagement, but people don't really post in there and ask questions, and it's not like a group, which is like a private forum. You think of a Facebook group as like a forum board, so people can post questions, you can post stuff, they can post stuff. You can get a lot more engagement in a group because they get notified when you're posting, stuff like that. On the bottom here, I got a key tip. This is a really cool one, which will help you a lot. If you have an email list, which I recommend you do, and if you don't already, start building it, because that's an asset, and that's the only asset that you own online. I'll repeat, that's the only asset you own online. You don't own your Facebook page or your groups or your likes on there. Even if you pay for them, you don't own them. The email list is the only online asset you own, because at any time you can email that list with an offer and make money off it almost straight away. But you want to nurture your email list. So just like your Facebook page, don't want to get too much off topic, but just like your Facebook page, you don't want to be emailing your email list every day with like, buy my stuff. So you want to email content. Most of the time you won't email daily, depending on what industry you're in, but a once a week newsletter, which has like an article and a quick tip and maybe a recipe, or whatever industry you're in, relevant. I mean, everybody likes recipes anyway. It doesn't matter what magazine. Say if you look at magazines and what content they produce, you get a pretty good idea that recipes are in just about anything. So you want to invite your email list to join your Facebook group. Say, hey, I've just started a private Facebook group. It's for my for people who want to erase back pain without drugs that give you a sore tummy, whatever. Okay, so yeah, that's a key tip. That way it helps you to build your Facebook group, and then you can build promos inside of your Facebook group to help encourage more people to join the Facebook group. You really want to be personable, so people don't really want to be, it's like I said before, like add your own personality in there. People don't want interaction with the figurehead of a brand. They want interaction with you as a person. They want to know that if they reply, if they take the time to comment on a post on your Facebook page or in your group, that you're actually going to reply to them and you're going to actually interact with them, and you're going to connect with them. Create fresh content, and like I said earlier, educate and entertain your market. Tell stories and only post your best content. So don't just put content out there that you think people will like. Like everything in marketing or in content marketing is a little bit of a chance. You get better over time at what you think people will like. But by sitting down with your ideal, perfect, average customer and having a conversation with them about what they're really most interested in, do a SurveyMonkey, go to surveymonkey.com, do a little quiz, ask them what their biggest problems are, what the biggest challenges are, have multi-choice if you want, plus a little box at the bottom for them to ask questions, and then review the submissions. And we do it quite often. We jump into our Facebook groups, we ask them what our members really want in our businesses, and then we just deliver that. We just give them what they want. Tell stories. So you tell stories about, stories that people can relate to. That can be like something you learned today, or like you were down at the train station, you were watching people get on the train, and it sort of reminded you of, something, right? It reminded you of how a lot of us get stuck in the habits every day. We're just sort of like on that train of habits, going from one place to the next, not really thinking about what we're doing in between, when really we could be maximizing our time. You just come up with some sort of story about, really we could be, learning a new exercise, and then by the time we get home, we're able to, do the exercise as part of our new workout routine, right? Ask yourself before you post something, does this truly help my niche market? So would my perfect average customer, would they really love this content? If you can't answer that, if it doesn't really help them with one problem, with one little thing, then yeah, you would. Every now and then we post content and it's not like, wow, that's so helpful, but hey, it might inspire them in some way. Like if you post a picture of like someone who's just finished who's just got their teeth whitened, and they're like, wow, look at my new smile, and everyone's like, yay, this is, so it's like, can be entertaining, like, oh, congratulations to this person who just got their teeth whitened, they're feeling fantastic about their new smile. Share what's going on in your office, in your gym, in your practice, like wherever you are. Share what's going on. If there's new developments happening, if you've got new staff, introduce them. If you're renovating, show that. If you've got a new piece of equipment, show that. If you've got like a new tool, whatever it is, like, share this thing. And this is social media. It's being social with what's going on in your business. Post as if you're talking to one person. excuse me, not generalize. So, you know, so an example is, today's blog post, why you can't train away your love handles and what to do and see. Click the image to read this short post. So, that's an example if you're posting a blog, you got a little article put together. The next one is, really encourage likes, comments, and shares. So you could put like in the actual blog post itself, at the bottom you could put, if you like this post, share it so we know to produce more content like this. Just that type of thing. Just encourages people to share. And like I said before, boost, you can boost your posts. So rather than 5% or less of your followers, seeing your post, you can boost it so that 20, 30, or 40% see it. So, boost post can be a good way. Now, what you do is you post it first, and then you wait a couple hours and see what sort of interaction the post gets. If it gets like 2, 3 or more likes, then the content, people like it, and then you can post it. You can boost it for like $5. So you only boost your most popular content. And be fun. Like there's nothing wrong with doing a picture and then at the top of the picture having a question like, what's your favorite exercise? Mine is this. Mine is squats. What's yours? Or what do you like most? What do you dislike most about going to the gym? For me, it's having to do cardio. How about you? Like you can put anything in there, So it's got to be fun. It's got to be entertaining. Can be interactive. Feel free to ask questions, that sort of thing. If you ask questions and you direct it to a specific person, of course, you won't be able to boost it, but sometimes you get enough organic traction that, it'll get seen by a lot of people if people are commenting. So the more people comment and like and share your post, the more organic reach it gets. So the more free reach that you get, in other words. So you want to post your entertaining and educational content 80% of the time. And then the other 20% of the time, post your special offers, like I mentioned earlier with Pareto's principle. So some of the key tips. These are key tips across the latest statistics with Facebook advertising. Image posts receive 54% more engagement than text posts. So if you can use an image now and again, that's going to help. And it's even getting more and more as Instagram is becoming more popular and more widely accepted. I think, I know Facebook's at over 1 billion users, which is amazing since we got 7 billion people on the planet. And Instagram is at 500 million, I believe. So, and climbing rapidly. Videos get 27% more engagement than text. So you can definitely get a lot more engagement there with your video if you do a good quality video that's shot on a good quality camera. Good lighting is the main thing. If you want to know one thing about videos, the main thing is lighting. Sometimes you might have to grab a professional lighting, just one light bulb, one light on a stand, and I'll point that towards you when you're shooting videos on a white background. Posts on Fridays get 13% more engagement than Saturday. And Wednesdays and Fridays are best days to post your personal stuff and best content. So personal stuff meaning like, hey, can't wait till the All Blacks game, on Saturday night. Looking forward to it. Who do you think's going to win or whatever. Screenshot, stats, photos, quotes. These all work really well. So a screenshot is like a screenshot of your phone and what's going on it. Like maybe you're playing a game or whatever and you're like, hey, here's how many points I got. Or maybe you're, screenshotting a picture. Maybe you're looking at statistics, like statistics show that you get more Facebook statistics show that you get 54% better engagement with images than you do with text, right? Photos, so that's like that's where we're coming into Instagram, so like photos that are really engaging, captivating, entertaining all at the same time. Quotes, where you can put a quote into an image, which is really popular these days. But if you have like a gym or a fitness business or even like a wellness based business like chiropractic, don't just post motivational pictures all day. And people get bored of those real quick. Now 65% of people log into Facebook before and after work. So you'll get 20% more engagement outside of business hours. And you get 18% decrease in engagement on Sundays. So people don't really check Facebook quite as much, or they sleep in more, or they're hungover, or whatever it is. Okay. Post once daily, either in the morning or evening, for the best engagement and results if you're not boosting. Now, I had a client that was didn't think about it. He was away on holiday and he was posting, but he was posting the time zone difference was out. So when he was posting, it was like 2 in the morning, his local country time, but it was 8 a.m. His current time. So Facebook doesn't adjust that for you. So you can schedule posts on Facebook. Just when you go to post, there's a little drop down, a little arrow box next to when you're actually posting a post on your page. You can click the arrow box and you can select schedule post. So really, success is creating a plan and sticking to it. So now we want to set up your Facebook plan, and a Facebook plan will really set you apart from 99% of people who are on Facebook, 99% of service businesses that are on Facebook. Okay, it takes out the guesswork, so you can focus on the content, because like I said earlier, sometimes I spend hours just like scratching my head going, oh, what am I going to post today? I have no idea. So it takes out that guesswork, so you can really focus on what people want. And you can really build your relationship with your current and potential customers. So your current customers will love seeing what's going on in your business and some helpful tips. And your potential customers will love to see what it is that you do and learn more about your business without actually being in there. So that sometimes by the time they show up to your business, they're like, oh, I've been watching you for like the last 12 weeks and I loved your Facebook page and what you've been posting. And finally I took the jump and really wanted to come down and chat with you guys. So that's our ideal scenario. So now we're going to show you an example template. Feel free to model this template. I'm just going to go through it with you now. And this is just from a spreadsheet that we put together. It's real simple though. So on the far right hand side, we've got our Facebook plan with everything that's in the plan itself. So weekly, monthly, and other. And then the weekly Facebook plan, we got along the top, we've got Monday, Tuesday through to Friday. And let's just start off with Monday. So this is like a memory jogger, okay? So you can pick from any one of these things each day. So on Monday, you might do a finish the sentence. So for example, you might put finish the sentence, my favorite chest exercise is, or finish the sentence, my favorite toothpaste is, if you're a dentist or something. So something fun. Or I love personal training because quote of the day, you can do one of that if you're really stuck. You can do a happy birthday video, like happy birthday to you, to a client, just a real quick one. It could be the team all standing around, if you've got the birthdays of your clients in there on your database. Pictures like congratulating new clients or congratulating new results that your clients have had. As say if you're in a fitness business or personal training in particular, if you're like that type of service business where you actually spend time with your, we have more of a personal relationship with your customers, then you can jump on instant message. That's what IM stands for. So you can jump on your Facebook and spend some time chatting to them. Ask them to invite their friends to your page. You can show them how. That sort of thing. On Tuesday, you might do like an exercise tip of the week or just a tip of the week. Okay, doesn't have to be exercise tip, just whatever it is relatable to your industry. If it's a restaurant, you could do healthy food tip of the week, and then on Wednesday you could do cheat day chip or nutritional fact of the week. You could do that if you wanted, or recipe of the week. That could be really cool. People love that sort of stuff, especially recipes. And encourages a lot of shares. If you do a really awesome recipe that's really quick, especially the quick and easy ones, they tend to go viral on Facebook. Especially if you have a great photo, even if you do a video that's even more awesome, like a quick cut video that's 20 seconds or something of how to make that 3 ingredient recipe or something like that. So as you can see, there's a lot you can do. Quote of the day, exercise of the week. Then on Thursday, my favorite is, so it's like my favorite is, it could be anything. It could be, let's say if you're a chiropractor, my favorite chiropractic treatment is massage because my partner is too lazy to give me a massage, and I know what I'm getting every time I, get a massage. It's I always feel more energized and rejuvenated afterwards. What's your favorite? What's your favorite service that you get? You could even do a video of a 30-second client testimonial. So the way we structure testimonials is you have your before, during, and after. So before, during, and after. The way that works is you ask the question, what were your results? You ask the client, of course, or the customer, what were your results like before you started working with us? And then what were your results while working with us? And then what were your results after working with us? So they might be like, well, before working with you guys. So it's like a before after. It's a before and after story, but that's the structure with how you can create it. So you ask them the questions, you get them to email you back their answers, and then you can craft that into a compelling testimonial that you can use later on your website. You can post it on your Facebook page with a picture of them saying like, hey, we're so stoked with this testimonial. Here's the results. Janice from our gym, she's been training with us. She says before working with us, she was tired all the time and irritable and felt uncomfortable in her clothing. When she went to the beach, she was really shy and wore a t-shirt all the time. And then while she started working with us, she started feeling more comfortable. She started fitting her clothes better. She learned the secrets to eating more while losing weight. And then now her results from working with us over the past 12 weeks, she's now 10 kilos down. She's got more energy. She feels super comfortable at the beach. She's fitting into all of her clothes. She's actually dropped a dress size. And she just feels amazing, and she loves going to the beach now and not having to cover up with her t-shirt. So and you can literally craft any testimonial using that before, during, and after template. So yeah, great. I hope that's really helpful for you guys there. And next up, say Fridays, my plans for the weekend are I'm going to go watch the All Blacks game. Really excited. I'd love to see Dan, see him really kick off or kick some goals. Who's your favorite player on the team, right? And then of course you just got pretty much everything there on your Facebook plan. So let me just outline some of these on the right hand side for you. Okay, so weekly article linked from the website. So if you get a website and you're running a blog, then each week post an article on your page and in your group. Then you can do a video testimonial. So same as I mentioned before, use the before, during, and after template. And you can post it to YouTube as a video. Then you can post it to Facebook as a video and to your group as a video. You can do video of the week. So it could be anything in your business. Like if you're a gym, exercise tutorial. If you're a dentist, could be a tip to keep your teeth white. If you're a chiro, it could be something to like a sleeping tip, how to sleep better for a better back. Then you go photos of the week. So there could be photo of the week, maybe a client training or something like that, or a client's result, or a client is feeling better, or a client with the food that they've just got, whatever it is, right? Or customer of the week or something. And then you've got quote of the day. So that could just be something funny that somebody said in-house, or it could be just a great quote that sort of somebody who's an expert in your field has mentioned before, or maybe an inspirational quote. Exercise tip, again, just another tip there. Prize draw competition of the week. So you could do a prize draw like I mentioned in this module. We've gone through, Romano's pizza prize draw or something like that. So you can do a prize draw each week. You do want to refresh them often, usually weekly or fortnightly, something like that. You don't have to run a prize draw all the time either, but they're really good to run to drum up new clients. And then written testimonial. So that's where, like I mentioned, using your before, during, and after. Invite all prospects to become a friend on Facebook. So depending on what type of industry you're in, if you're a personal trainer, you can do that, or you can invite them straight to join your Facebook group. Or both, or vice versa. Join your Facebook group and then you ask them to be a friend on Facebook. Sales funnel offer. So that could just be maybe you'll post once a week. You post your special offer, and it encourages them to go to your website and sign up for this offer or something. Sales funnel is what we teach in the Facebook ads for service businesses. So we teach you how to set up a Facebook funnel. It can be like a discount funnel, like, hey, grab this voucher. They click the button, takes them to your website. It's a special page where they can redeem they can grab the voucher. They enter their details in, so you have their name, phone, and email. They grab the voucher. Now you've got their contact details. You can follow them up. Then you've got a little bonus there that causes them to take action right away. they call you up. They're like, hey, I just want to take action right away because I saw I get this bonus if I call you today. And we teach you how to set all of that up inside of that course, and a lot more. And then you got monthly. So post client of the month. So we go through a lot. You can go through a lot there. Like you can talk about, why they're amazing. Maybe they're a great asset to your business. Maybe they're entertaining for the other members. Maybe they just got a great spirit and they're really happy, or maybe they've just got the best results for the month. Whatever it is. And of course, photo and congratulate them, why, all that sort of stuff. And then we've got say other like happy birthdays. You can do a little photo or tag them in a video or something like that, right? And of course, if you want to, you can welcome all new clients to your business in the Facebook group. The Facebook group's the place to do that, because if you get a new client a day, then you're not going to have room. If you're posting it on your Facebook page, you won't have room to post other stuff. So you can welcome all new clients in your Facebook group. So once they join, you can say, hey, welcome Sandy to joining our Excel Chiropractic Facebook group. Looking forward to helping to share some value with you and helping to help you erase back pain or whatever it is, right? Cool. So that's outlined our Facebook plan example template. So now some of you guys may be wondering, I've already got so much to do in my business. I'm already tied down with doing heaps already. How am I going to get all of this done? And I've got some help for you here. So you can actually delegate or outsource your Facebook content. So the first point is your own staff. So if you've got staff in your business that you're working with already, who are really strong, let's say you got a reception girl who's really strong with social media and she understands it really well, and you want to sort of allocate specific tasks to her. So like so the next part is there, schedule specific content topics to staff. So what you can do is you can actually add staff as content producers in your page settings. So you can go in there, you can add her in page settings, go to page roles, assign a new page role, and then click editor. So that's a really simple way. That way they can actually post on your behalf on the Facebook page, and they can actually handle the Facebook page itself. So that's a really great way to do it. Just to take some of the load off of yourself, get them to understand what they need to do. You can have them go through this module. Just log in as yourself and have them go through this module of this course, so that they sort of understand how to run the Facebook plan for you. The other option is outsource to Fiverr.com. So I showed you guys Fiverr when I was looking at when we were in the module of setting up your Facebook page. So Fiverr is really good for outsourcing. You can get people to write articles for you. You can get people to shoot videos for you, little explainer videos, all starting at $5. So definitely check out Fiverr if you're wanting like once a week, if you want to do like a real like amazing content video or something like that. Definitely check them out. Okay, so that's the course summary. So congratulations guys, we've been through most of the course. We want to get it, but wait, we want to get into the bonus module, which is the local expert module. So that's next. We're going to crack into that.